You're missing out on this little sewing hack if you have a little hole in your shirt like this one. It's just coming away, and we're just going to quickly nip on our machine, and I'm going to show you how to mend this so quickly so you don't need to chuck it in the bin. We can still be wearing it and we can still make it work. So the first thing you're going to do is get yourself a little pair of sewing scissors, a measuring tape in case you need it, but you probably won't. Thread your machine up in the colour that you need to use, which for me is going to be white. Pretty simple. First thing to do is turn the garment inside out. Also make sure it's ironed. It's very easier to work with, to lay flat, so you don't like pucker it, or you don't like fold a bit of the material or catch it or anything. Get your seam that you're going to want to mend, and then we're going to hold it together like this. Right, you can see it's gaping here. So all we're going to do is put it together and then do a little bit of stitch line to cover the hole. But the best thing to do is start further up from where it's actually coming away. Back tack on the original line, and then I'm going to follow like the start of the frayed bit. So it is going to create a slightly curvy seam, but at the end of the day I need my hole covered, so that is the point of it. So yeah, stitch down like so, and then we're gonna I'm just checking the fabric underneath at all times to make sure I haven't caught any of the fabric. Like I said, it's the flimsiest thing ever, so I wouldn't be surprised if I did, but it's looking good at the moment. And then just work your way back to the original seam, back tack, job done, that's it. Cut your thread. And check your seam, make sure you're happy with it. Looks nice on that side because there's no hole, but it's just checking this side here. And what I might do, like I said, fabric's so crap, I might actually do the seam again. But I'm literally just going to go back over the original stitch I've just done. Out. And then back to the original line and back tack here. Job done. That's it. There we go. You just want to check the right side to make sure you're happy with it. I'm sorry, but that looks beautiful. And then what you want to do on there is iron it flat, and then that's it. That's your little mend. And voila, all done. That literally took seconds, but that is how you mend a little hole in your seam on your shirt. Follow for more tutorials and sewing tips. Bye.